Hi everyone and welcome to week 8 of the 6-pack challenge. This is the final week, so next week I'll be filling you in with some before and after shots and measurements. In terms of my original goal of a defined 6-pack, I haven't quite achieved that. However, I do have some definition and my abs are starting to show through the upper section. Things that have hindered me along the way of my journey is I have kept my eating realistic, so like to get full definition in your abs, like I said in the beginning, you have to be very, very regimented. Now I have been quite regimented, however, I've also tried to keep my eating realistic because the last thing I want to do is set something that's unrealistic, finish this challenge, and then do a full 180 and start eating, lots of takeaway and chocolate and all those foods that I've denied myself over the past 8 weeks. So instead of doing that, every week I've allowed myself to have like a treat meal. So for me it was having crepes with a bit of butter and sugar every week. So I had that, and like last weekend it was my friend's birthday, so I had a bit of chocolate cake and a few dips and whatnot. So by allowing myself to have these treats, it means that achieving my goal of a 6-pack takes a little bit longer. However, I'm less likely to binge and start eating lots and lots of high-fat foods. So I feel confident that I can keep going with my healthy eating, so long as I allow myself to have treats every now and then. And that's probably the key point and message that I want to get across this week, is that you do need to allow yourself to keep some of your vice things within your eating. So you want to probably aim for about 80% healthy and 20% not so healthy. So another thing that I have every day is a soy chai latte. So that's my little sweet fix that I have in the afternoon when you're struggling about that time of the day and you want to eat something not so good. So I just have a soy chai latte, and that way I'm getting a good dose of my calcium, as well as getting my sweet fix, and the milky drink keeps you full for a long time as well, so that's a good one. So with that in mind, we'll do my measurements and just see where I'm at this week on the last week. So last time I measured I was 61.2, so we'll just see what I am today. So today I'm at 61.4, which is okay. Like, you do have small fluctuations daily, and my goal was to maintain my weight. I don't actually want to lose any more weight, so I'm quite happy that I am still around that 61 mark. I'll do my waistline measurement next. So as you can see, I don't know if you can see, but we've got the definition here and a little bit up here as well, so in the side on view. I don't know if you can remember from right back in the beginning, but I did have a little bit of a bulge down here, so I've gotten rid of that, which is good. And my measurement this week has come in at 73 centimetres, so from last week it was 75 centimetres. So even though I've maintained a weight, because I've still been eating quite healthy, I had allowed myself that little treat, that still resulted in a little bit of weight loss around my abdominal area, which is really good. So that just goes to show you how important nutrition is to your abdominal measurements. If you eat a lot of like high junky foods, drink a lot of alcohol, you tend to retain a bit of fluid around your abdominal area, and often this is quite a common place for people to gain weight as well, so that's what we're trying to avoid. And your waistline's quite an important measurement because it's a massive indicator of health problems, so you want to try and keep that down. So for women, you need to be below 88 to stay out of that great high risk category for chronic diseases, and for men it's 104 is a substantially increased risk of chronic disease. So pass that one on to your loved ones and your parents. We tend to find as we get a little bit older we can't control that waistline as much, you just need to probably address what you're eating, make sure you're not eating enough, too many treats, and that you're doing enough exercise to combat the amount of energy that you're eating. So with that, I'll leave you for this week, and we'll see you next week for the finish.